Here, they will get the autonomy and support to build it in their image with the way they want to do it. With the added benefit of all the leads and introductions to law firms, the support around them, and they can really make something their own on the RedLaw brand, but with a clear career pathway to really build something and take ownership.
Hello, I have with me Jonathan Benjamin and Amy Hambleton, the two founding directors of RedLaw Recruitment. Could you please describe who RedLaw Recruitment are?
Thanks, Hugh. RedLaw Recruitment is we are a independent, award-winning, long-standing specifically legal agency. We were founded about 15 years ago, actually just gone 15 years ago, which means we've got good longevity in the market. The two founders, myself and Jonathan, we came from a much larger agency and decided we wanted to do recruitment a little bit differently, slightly less sort of process driven, and with a view to taking advantage of not just a sort of contingent market, but also going across the sort of methodologies and also doing some search work in there as well.
Who we really are is really the way we recruit, which is focused on really finding the right role for the right person in a very consultative manner. So this should be a given, but every candidate is met, every law firm is met. So we're really finding giving people the right career advice to help them find the right role for them.
RedLaw stands out, I think, because one, we are very well known. We've got really good sort of market traction. Law firms know of us, lawyers and legal professionals know of us. So we are also one of the few agencies that does everything. So anything a law firm might need, that's what we do. I think what makes us really stand out is our consultants are really knowledgeable. I also think culture is a big thing for us. We do really good work, but we also don't take ourselves too seriously. And it's about having a nice working environment with good people. We've won various awards off the back of that as well, which I think is also sort of, good, shows we must be doing something right anyway.
It's at heart who we are as a culture. And by that, I mean the people who work at RedLaw. It's a very flat, it's non-hierarchical. It's a very supportive and collegiate environment. The opportunity at RedLaw and the associate team, I think, is a very, very exciting one. It's a similar opportunity to the one I took when I first went into recruitment many years ago, which is really to build and grow an associate division within RedLaw. Now, what would be the attractions of that? One is there's a really strong, probably one of the market leading partner divisions at RedLaw, which gives access right the way across the market from large US firms to medium-sized UK and boutique firms to a real bench strength and deep relationship, over 20 years of relationships, law firms. So there's a really warm leads, to say the least, even warmer than that, into the law firms. Alongside that is also a strong business services division who help HR people move jobs within law firms. So there's, again, another easy access point and an introduction into law firms. So you can see between that sits a missing link, which is the associate market. And we've got experience at RedLaw across all the different practice areas and sectors within law firms. So the opportunity really for somebody is an entrepreneurial one, an autonomous one, to come on board at RedLaw, be part of the wider team and really grow a team. We called it RedLaw when we set up. It wasn't after our own names. It was as a brand where people can grow and rise and become and have a clear career pathway to become directors at RedLaw. So really coming into this role to build an associate team, as well as all the support they would get from fee earners around them, would be a really clear career pathway for them and to build a team around them. We don't have, it really is a blank canvas. We have no set fee splits internally. We don't have client ownership. We don't have a set rules of this is the way you must do things. So someone coming can really mould it in their own image and really build something around them with the full support. And when I say full support, I'll also go into wider support. We've got a great support team internally, whether that's from helping to do CVs through to a great marketing director who can help really push and market the associate division to a wider audience. For example, we're already doing newsletters which reach thousands quarterly. We do client events with guest speakers to law firms, which I think the last one had about 80 law firms attending. So I guess the summary of that is that the platform and the brand on the market is really strong as well. We are a known entity to law firms across the market.
I think it's a really exciting opportunity because we're very well known. Every law firm knows us, has heard of us. We have great relationships across the board with lots of different firms. And this is really an opportunity for somebody who really wants to run with the opportunity, build something, but actually have some leeway to do it, really. So we're looking for somebody who's got some experience behind them, is great with people, great in building relationships. There are a lot of warm relationships and relationships to be developed. As I mentioned previously, we're a business that does everything for law firms. So there's a lot to go at, and it's a big market, but there's a really quite a warm position for somebody to be able to go in and pick up and run with.
The opportunity is right for, really the best way of describing it is someone with certain characteristics, which would be someone who's entrepreneurial, someone that's excited about building something, someone that's self-driven. And I think over and above those, someone who's passionate about recruitment. Aside from passion for recruitment, it's someone who is ambitious, who sees an opportunity, a blank canvas at RedLaw with a really good platform, who can build on it and build a team around them. They may be frustrated at maybe a larger firm or a firm with very, very rigid rules in the way that client splits, the way things are done. Here, they will get the autonomy and support to build it in their image with the way they want to do it. With the added benefit of all the leads and introductions to law firms, the support around them, and they can really make something their own on the RedLaw brand, but with a clear career pathway to really build something and take ownership.
I think this opportunity is right for somebody who is motivated, self-driven, knows they like recruitment already, who would really value being part of somewhere where they're going to have a voice, and also being immersed in a business which is solely dedicated to everything legal.
So if you're an experienced associate recruiter who's attracted to a platform that has a really strong brand in the market, really strong client relationships, and will give you the autonomy and the entrepreneurial opportunity to build something the way that you would like it to be built, I'd strongly encourage you to spend some time with Jonathan, spend some time with Amy, and find out more about what this opportunity at RedLaw has to offer.
I'd love to meet you, whether it's in the office or we're very happy to come and meet you informally for a coffee or a breakfast, just to chat it through. If not for now, it might be that you'd be thinking about in the future. And if not, we can just have a chat about the market and get to know each other.